Check. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one and only show. Let me get acclimated here to my my new format. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know, I hope you enjoy today's show. Today's show is going to be sponsored by absolutely nobody. But you know, it's going to be a fun show regardless. I hope you guys enjoy this show today. We have topics today. We have fun things to do. And as you all know, I tend to always do a little bit of a cocktail, usually in the beginning of the show. So, I will say, for the beginning of the show, I will say, for all of you that didn't hit the like button, please do me the favor, hit the like button. It does help out a bunch if you hit the like button. A lot of people notice that we actually go live, and that is what we want here on this show. Let me make sure that I have all the light work ready. Ooh, the lighting. We gotta get the lighting good. Okay, here we go with the lighting. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party started. Hit the like button if you haven't already. I'm gonna go around the room and see who we have here. First one in the chat room, AM. AM, I see you, AM. I see you, Bob. I see you, Bob. Farm Kitty. I see you, Farm Kitty. Everybody that's new here, remember, today is Friday. And Friday, people are working on a Friday. But I can tell you, for all of you that are looking forward to a show, we're going to have a good show going on here. And I'm going to make sure that we all know this. We have topics today. We do have topics. I want to show you also, I had one of my wrenches out here sent me a beautiful array of samples. And the samples that I have will be basically shown on this show. For all of you wondering, this show is live. We are live, we're active. We're gonna get this party started now. And you know what better way to do a little bit of a different thing. Let's start off by the first topic. Okay, first topic, I will say, appreciation to all watching. Thank you everybody that's watching this show. If you're officially in another country and you're watching me, I'm an American. Unfortunately, I haven't figured out how to put the American flag in back of this, but we'll eventually get to it, to the point that I will officially put the American flag some way, somehow, in back of this, so that you know that most of us out here are Americans. But either way, shout outs to all the Canadians. The awesome Canadians out there. Shout outs to Anuj, Money Burner, and a couple other people that are from Canada. The thumbnail today, AM says good thumbnail. The thumbnail today is part of the topic that we have going on today. Yes, the thumbnail, did it get you? Well, I know that we are officially on the ship right now. Hello. So let me give a good shout out to everybody that came in. Please, if you can, do me the favor. Hit the like button, and I will be giving an appreciation to everybody that has walked in, okay? Look, I want to appreciate you guys. I have my huge support out here. Without an audience, you have no show, and you guys are the audience. I have subscribers on Instagram. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. We have close to 3,000 subscribers over there. You're probably wondering, why do you have more subscribers on YouTube than on Instagram? Well, I don't post as much anymore on Instagram. I'm posting more on YouTube. Instagram wants to pay me to post up certain posts, and I think that's a waste of my time. $10 a post. I am not all about that, and I just stopped doing a lot of posts on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see most of this stuff on the stories. The stories is the main thing. You'll enjoy the stories. It hopefully gives you good laughs and good everything. And I will say, for all of you that just stepped in here, today's going to be a very, very fun show. I have topics today. The thumbnail is the thumbnail. The thumbnail is the thumbnail. Okay, UFOs are real. We're going to start off with the topic. The first topic before I even start cutting some limes and lemons out here. Okay, the first topic of the day. Are you guys ready for this? The first topic, what is it? Topic, is it finally time to say UFOs are real? Hear this, okay? Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. I've been knowing that these UFOs are goddamn real ever since I was born. I think all of you believe it. You just deny it. It's kind of like when you see somebody on Halloween and you're like, wait a minute, today's Halloween. This guy's not dressed up. God damn! It's kind of like that, you know? It's like you want to believe it, but you don't believe it at the same time, if that makes any sense. Look, I'll tell you, Halloween's a beautiful holiday for everybody who wants to take their kids out. But when you have a little kid out there not dressed up, but he looking funny, I don't know. If there's an adult that's looking funny on Halloween, I don't know. You know, sometimes you just don't believe what you see. So in Halloween, yes, those are the people that decide not to dress up because they feel like they are the costume. So when you look up to the sky and you see a UFO, let me tell you, you are seeing a goddamn UFO. If you are looking in the closet and you decide to close the closet because you just saw a green little Martian, well, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta tell you, you just saw a real you know what? UFO is unidentified flying object. What I'm trying to say is, if you open up the goddamn closet and you see a goddamn little midget looking green looking alien, hey, you better keep that closet open, and you better take those photos real quick. Because God knows how much money those photos they'll give you in the news station. Probably $50,000 a photo. You never know. As a matter of fact, you might get $1 million. Maybe the government gives you some of that, you know? Because if you close that closet and that UFO, you open it up and you say, you know what? I think I want to take a photo. It's too late, man. This guy's already in his spaceship, in the UFO. So, ladies and gentlemen, the topic is it finally time to say UFOs are real? Well, I think we all know that I think they are real. And we have Farm Kitty over here saying they are out there. I believe Farm Kitty says. You know, I believe too. I do believe that UFOs are completely real. Now, I will tell you, this is a live show. You are not looking at a photo. Okay, here we go. For all of you wondering, this is a live show. Okay, I will tell you guys and ladies, I will tell you there is whiskeys that I'm going to be showing you guys and ladies today. I'm going to be doing a cocktail also for you all. But for the meantime, I want to hit some topics. If I don't hit some of these topics, well, let's just say, if I don't hit some of these topics, we don't get anywhere. So let me see on the next, let me make sure that we have this down packed over here. I'm going to make sure that I lower the volume. I have to make sure that I know where the volume is at all times. So, you know, this is what we're going to do for the meantime. Okay. We're going to do something relaxing. I'm going to make a cocktail over here, okay, for the meantime, as we all know that the topics of today are going to be a little bit different than your usual stream. This is a new format, and yes, this is live, baby. So you know what? For all of you wondering, you know what? I might use that. I might use this whiskey. I might use this whiskey. One of these whiskeys I'm planning on probably using, or most likely, I might not just use any of these whiskeys. I might just use whatever I have. So I want to tell you guys, this is a new format that I have decided to try yesterday, I believe it was. And right now, I'm going to be trying this out. I'm going to do a cocktail over here. I'm going to pick out the perfect glass to use. And also, for all of you wondering, this is live, so if you want to say anything, you're welcome to. I can see all the comments. So let me start off by getting a cup. And I'm going to fill it up. I'm going to make sure we have all the things that I need to get. Oh, snap. I do have the mixer. Let me get the mixer real quick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be doing a cocktail for all of you. Let's make a cocktail live. That's what we're gonna be doing right now. Melissa, hello Melissa, welcome to the chat room. For all of you wondering, this is live, and I am gonna be doing a little bit of cocktail before we start any of the talk of the topic. Okay, so for the meantime, I'm going to leave you with a little bit of classical music. And I'm going to try to see if I get some ice. I'm going to get the mixer. I'm going to get a knife. And we're going to do the cocktail right. If you thought that I prepared any of this, you're absolutely wrong. We're going to do this on the spot. I think it's the only way to do it. If you do it on the fly, I think it's usually the best way to do it. Because it gives you more of a perspective as, you know, this guy, if he messes up, you know, you'll see me if I mess up on this cocktail. So for the meantime, I'm going to get the mixer, I'm going to get the knife, and we're going to start off doing this. And I'm going to make sure that I have the ingredients, because I'm pretty sure I remember. So just give me a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think I have everything for the cocktail. I'm gonna repeat myself one more time. I want to do this everything last minute, so if I do mess up, you guys see it. And so here's the ingredients that I'm gonna be using. I haven't done this cocktail in a long time. You're gonna have ginger. So you're gonna use a slice of ginger. Here you go with the ginger. I don't even know what happened here. I just picked anything and I said, you know what, since I'm probably gonna use one, I ended up picking the worst one, I think. But whatever, don't matter. Basically, it was free. And then you're gonna use honey. You're gonna make sure you have honey, whatever honey, it don't matter. Let me see. You're gonna use a whole lime. So the whole lime, we're gonna be using the whole goddamn lime. And then obviously, we're gonna be using aromatic bitters, just a little dash. And I have already ice in the mixer. So we're gonna do this live. Usually, the last time I did this, I made a video. So let's see how this goes. Ladies and gentlemen, this cocktail, it is the Reaper Sour. That's what I call it. The reason why I call it the Reaper Sour is because I enjoy ginger. So if you do not enjoy ginger, this is probably one of these cocktails you might not enjoy. But either way, I do enjoy it. And this actually is one of the cocktails that I use at the beach. You're probably thinking, there's other cocktails that you can use and do. Yes, there is. And we're gonna, this is the second format and the second time I do this. So, you know what? Let's start off by doing this properly. So I'm gonna do everything in front of you guys. And you guys just follow me. Now the whiskey, that is the hard part of what I'm gonna do. I don't know right now what whiskey to use. I have so many whiskeys and I want to make sure that we all have, something that we can use. Buffalo Trace. Well, I use that. Now there is something I am missing and I hope I can find it. I have to find it somewhere. Let me see. I am missing something. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the fun part of this stream. I have to figure out what it is I'm gonna actually use, and I have so many whiskeys. So I have somebody in the audience, in the crowd, said rye whiskey. I was thinking about using a rye whiskey. Maybe I just might do a rye whiskey. Now the rye whiskey I would use would probably be Willet, or I would use Pikesville, which Pikesville was just fabulous. So you know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna officially use a rye whiskey. Now the rye whiskey that we're gonna be using right now, I have two choices. Two choices of rye whiskey that I can use. Now the first choice, here we go. Oh yeah, baby. This is gonna be the first choice that we're gonna be maybe using. Okay, the Willet rye whiskey. Now there is the where is it at? I'm trying to look for my Sazerac bottle. I have a Sazerac bottle as a rye. I could use that one too. You know what? I might just use this one. I also have this other rye whiskey. Nobody talks about this, and that's okay. Smooth Ambler, cast strength. This rye whiskey is phenomenal, but I can tell you it's more of a sipper. I haven't really used. I used it once for a cocktail. Very, very strong. Let me see. Where is my Sazerac bottle? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go look for the Sazerac. That's what we're gonna be using. We're gonna be using the Sazerac rye whiskey. Let's see if I even find it. Give me a second. I have an idea. I know where it is. Let me go look for it. Wow, what a mission. What a mission. Over here, AM says, people around here tripping. I'm trying to watch the Reaper stream, but I keep getting bothered here at work. The good thing is that this stream is absolutely me looking for a bottle, which I officially just found. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think the ice has melted. Let me check this out. Now we're still good. We're still good. Okay, so here we go. Let me see if I move a little bit of stuff here so that we get this party rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time I have ever done this live, so you guys are going to get a goddamn experience, out of this world experience. Hopefully you guys take note, because whatever I do here now, you could fix it up on your stream if you ever do cocktails. So anyways, here we go. I'm going to start doing everything. The first thing I want you guys to do is you're going to cut the lime, you're going to squeeze it into your mixer, and that's what we're going to officially do right now. I would officially tell you guys, use a squeezer, okay? Because if not, it's just going to be messy. Let me get the squeezer. Look, let me tell you right now, that wasn't the highlight of the day. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you guys know that right there was not the top 10 highlight of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you, if ESPN had a come on, man, still, that would be a come on, man. Look, let me tell you, when I first started this off, I said I'm going to have everything close by. I don't have to worry about any of this stuff. You know, I didn't have to worry about the knife. I didn't have to worry about anything. The ginger, no, nothing. I'm pretty sure I had everything locked down. But I will tell you, I haven't sipped this yet. I'm going to have to rate this. And for right now, I can tell you, okay, so the top of this is supposed to come off. I was having issues trying to take this off. I still can't take it off. Usually you take it off and you just pour it. No big deal. So anyways, let me go on to tell you what I rate this cocktail, because I haven't made this cocktail in a very, very long time. So here we go. This is the drink of the day. This is what I call this. As a matter of fact, there's something also that I have to do. And for all of you that don't know already, you're going to have a little bit of honey inside of this. So let me make sure that let me see if there's any honey in here. Okay, so the inside usually is going to have honey inside of it. Usually you pull out a good amount of it with the spoon and you put it on here. So we're going to do something a little bit different. For the meantime, since I can't do that because I don't have 4 hands, I only have 2 hands. I'll work on this format, but you know what? For the meantime, what I will do, we're going to pour a little bit of honey on the corner of this cocktail, and that'll sweeten up just a little bit. So this is what we're going to do, just a little bit on the side. There you go. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a little bit too also on the other side. On the rim. Okay, so here we go. I am going to rate this cocktail of mine. Let's do this right now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out, standing around while I was looking for everything. You know, these things shouldn't be last minute. I learned that right now. So cheers to all of you. I'm going to take a sip out of this. I'm going to tell you how good this is. And for all of you that have been watching, the show is going to go on, and I have topics for today. So ladies and gentlemen, cheers to all of you. Let me take a sip out of this. Sazerac rye I use in this, and I use what you all saw. Lime, honey, aromatic bitters, ice. Let me take a sip out of this. Let me see how this is. Wow, that is super, super sour. Now there's a reason why. There's a reason why I call it the Reaper sour, because it's supposed to be sour. It's supposed to be refreshing, and the honey is supposed to balance it all out. So let me take another sip out of this. This is really good. Really, really good. It's the mailman. This dog wants to kill the mailman. Let me see some of the comments that we have out here. AM says this is live, baby. Hell yeah, this is live. Vegas, calm it down, Vegas. The mailman's not gonna take you away from me. But anyways, look, cheers to all of you. Cheers to all of you. And cheers to the mailman still being with us today. I can tell you that this is pretty good. I think if I had more honey that I took out of I think it would be better. So let me rate this. Let me drink more of this. This is delicious. The ginger gives it that sour note on there. The rye whiskey gives it a little bit of a rye kick in the back. And then you do have the honey that balances it all out. Now, I don't think I did put enough honey on here. What I usually do is 2 tablespoons of honey. And as you all saw, I put maybe a little bit less. No big deal. Let me take more of a sip out of this. Have I tried simple syrup instead? As a matter of fact, at the beach I use regular syrup. Like, it's not regular syrup, but I used I believe it's like a Canadian maple. There's a certain syrup that I've used on this cocktail before, and it sweetens it up. But I can tell you, I think the honey does balance out really, really good. So from 1 to 10, what do I rate this drink? This cocktail, to me, you know what? I do like it a lot. I could crush a bunch of these. So I'm trying to give a good rating, because when I start doing more cocktails, I have to make sure that it goes around the rating that I put it. So I'm going to be completely honest. I think it was one of the drinks that I had the other day wasn't that good. I posted it up on the short. I thought it was going to be good, but when I drank it, it was a 5. Now, this is a cocktail, so it's a little bit different. So I'm going to take this sip one more time on this, and I'm going to rate this. But so far, so good. I really, really like this. Man, this is good. Okay. I'm going to give this an 8. Now, my taste is a little bit different than yours. The reason why I'm saying is because I do know there's a lot of people out here that do not like ginger. If you do not like ginger, I'm going to tell you this right now. This is a ginger that I'm using on this cocktail. Now, what you could do is, the ginger that's in there, you could put it in there if you want to, but mainly it is honey that you're going to put basically in there. So whatever you're going to scoop out of here is going to be the honey, so you could transfer it in there. Balances out the sweetness. And I think this, to me, I think this is I could drink this all day long. It's very refreshing on a hot day. I don't recommend this to anybody that doesn't like ginger. If you don't like ginger, you will not like this. If you don't like sour drinks, if you don't like a sour cocktail, this is not your drink at all. But this is very simple. You use a whole lime, as you all saw. 2 teaspoons of honey, and then 2 dashes of aromatic bitters, which you see there. And then I did put in the bigger side. I used one side, the bigger side of whiskey, and then a smaller side. So I used 2. I think that's about 1.5 ounces, I believe. I did write down in my notepad that I usually use about 4 tablespoons of whiskey. So if you know what 4 tablespoons of whiskey, that's what I put in there. A lot of ice. And I also did say 2 tablespoons of honey. But it's very, very simple. And I want to let you know, I did use a rye whiskey on here. If you use a bourbon whiskey, it might bring out the sweetness a lot more. So if you're into a little bit more of a ginger sour note on there, I can tell you rye whiskey would be the way to go. If not, you go with the bourbon whiskey, and you'll get more of the that corn sweetness. You get more on the bourbons that have like all those brown sugars, those really, really nice sweetness on the bourbons. You'll get most of that on there, so it'll tone down the ginger. But either way, let me finish this, and we're gonna go on with the second topic of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, cheers to all of you. Okay, here we go with what's your favorite fragrance currently? Well, let me just tell you, for all of you watching, let me move to some of this. Today, I actually used one of my subscribers. He sent me a lot of samples, and I'm going to show you the samples now. For anybody that's into men fashion, we're going to talk about that right now on this minute. And please, if I can ask you one thing, please hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, it does help out. Hit the like button. Upvote, upvote, upvote. It does help out a bunch. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be the fragrance that I'm using, and I'm going to put this on here. Let me move some of these stuff. I'm going to put my drink on here. Okay, so let me put this over here on the side. So one of my subscribers out here, one of the wrenches, one of our community members out here, he sent me this fragrance, and I actually really like this. This is, if I don't know if you can see it, 1962. Okay, Florist. For all of you wondering, I don't tend to do samples. I tend to just get the fragrance. And if I don't like the fragrance, well, I get stuck with it forever. But most of the time, I already know how it smells like. So I had AM over here. A huge shout out to you, AM. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you. Let me put this aside over here. I'm going to put a line up over here. Now, I am putting these out here because I want to let you guys know there are some fragrances that I actually have. Okay, so we have a couple fragrances there. Now, I will tell you, I appreciate you so much, AM, for sending me the samples of these fragrances that you thought I didn't have. He sent me a couple more, but I did have some of them, and I think the ones I have in front of me are the ones that I actually do not own. So I'm going to start by telling you guys, what I'm wearing today is fabulous. And for all of you wondering, if you are a guy 30, maybe 20, 50, 40, 60. This is a great fragrance. I started wearing it today. Really like it. Really refreshing. Very almost like a vintage type barbershop smell. I don't know how to explain it to you, but it's very nice. 1962 Florist, and I really like this one a lot. I was using this one in the morning, and so far in the heat, it's working really nicely. Very refreshing, very clean. This is a gentleman's type fragrance. All of you that are into gentleman type fragrances like Creed Viking, as you all know, one of my favorites. This is close to that ballgame. Now I'm going to go through a line of fragrances over here that I have in front of me. I think I have more upstairs that I got sent. I think I got sent like a couple, I think it was 9 of them. AM over here, he says, 1962 is discontinued. And you know what? Either way, even if it's discontinued, these fragrances I'm pretty sure you could still get. But the only difference is that the fragrances that I'm showing you right now, these are fragrances that were sent to me by one of my awesome renters out here. Now, I will say this is another one here that I do not have, and Xerjoff. Okay, the Xerjoff Neil, I haven't tried this one. I wanted to review most of these before I even showed you guys, because I want to be as honest that I ever can on these streams. I have smelled this one before, and I don't know officially the performance on this, but either way, I think it's probably going to be very beautiful. The first one was beautiful. Now, I can tell you, this one, I do own this one. This one, Bulgari Man in Black Essence. I do own this one, and I think that most of these fragrances, I think 50-something-year-olds would really enjoy these fragrances. Now, there's a reason why I never show you any of these, because I currently have them in another house, and I just keep them there. Now, this one over here is Bulgari also. This one is the Orient. This one actually, the sample of this, I already have this. I know how this smells like. I think anybody around 55 plus would really enjoy this one. 50s, even 45 up. But I can tell you the bottle of this one is beautiful. This sample is another one that I do have. And I will tell you this, I already smelled this. I haven't tried it completely. This is the Viking Cologne, and I gotta tell you, I think I prefer the regular Viking, but either way, I haven't really dipped too hard into the performance in that one. There is one that I want to tell you guys that I actually sprayed it on today, but I can't give you an honest review on it. Now, this sample is another one that I got from him, Acqua di Parma. Only bad thing that I can tell you about this is that I smelled it. I haven't tried the performance. Remember, over here in Florida, it is hot, super hot, and it's raining. So I can't really officially tell you, the performance in that or anything. I can tell you that I think that is a great commercial type fragrance that maybe anybody would enjoy. Personally, me, I probably wouldn't buy that one. And I think all of you already know the only bottle that I have, I think, of Armani is Acqua di Gio. I have that one, and I don't even use it. But either way, it's a beautiful sampling, and I think I have 2 more upstairs, which I forgot to bring down. But I think that all of you would really enjoy the 19, and I'm gonna try to see where I can get it, because I actually really like it. This one's really good, really good. I tried it today, and I'm wearing it now. 1962 Florist. This is very, very nice. I think it's one of the most excellent bottles that I've tried in a while. Let me take a sip out of this. This is a stream that is different. I'm trying to figure out, other ways to do these streams. Very amazing. I was gonna do a different format today on this stream today, but it was actually raining outside. So most likely this weekend, maybe just this weekend, you guys will be able to see the other format that I have planned for you. But I can tell you, thank you so much, AM. I really appreciate you, and I'm gonna try most of them now that I don't think it's gonna rain for the next couple of days. But definitely, very great flight. I do recommend, what is it? This one, the Orient. The Orient is a nice, I tell you, the bottle is beautiful. The one that I ended up getting it had a smaller bottle with it. It was like a gift set. But either way, this one, 1962, very awesome. And Viking will always be king. Hell yeah. AM says over here, Viking is king. Definitely. I think that's a great comment. Viking is king, and that's absolutely what I think completely. I think it's one of the best Creed fragrances out there right now, and I hope you guys get into. If you get into the Creed fragrances, the Viking is just It's fresh. It's kind of almost reminds me of the vintage fragrances, but more modern. I wear Old Spice deodorant on a daily basis for the longest, I think, all my life. So for me, that is just beautiful. But AM, thank you, man. Thank you so much. I will be talking about more about these samples when I start wearing them more. But for the meantime, what's your favorite fragrance currently? Well, currently, I think you guys all know my favorite fragrance. I have a lot of different fragrances that I enjoy, but today there's nothing like this sample, man. This is really blows me away. This one, the 1962, very, very nice. I'm gonna look into this. Very, very nice. And for all of you gentlemen that are looking into it, I tell you, just buy the bottle. Forget about the samples. Just buy the bottles. Really, really good. I don't know how much they're going for. I haven't looked, but let me start moving some of these bottles out here. And then the Viking cologne. I can tell you, I did try it on my skin, but I didn't try it out for the whole day, so I can't really officially tell you guys the performance. But I do know the Bulgari, all these Bulgaris, like the Orient, and the other one is very, very good. So if you have a father, if you have anybody in the 60s, maybe 50s, they probably would really, really like the Bulgaris, the men in, what is it? The Man in Black. The Man in Black. It would just, it's good. It's good. Now, if you guys are into spices, I wouldn't tell you that I would go for those bottles, the Man in Black bottles. That's why, how can I put it? Let me put this aside. That's why I tend to, look, I just want to be honest with you. The Essence is another one that's beautiful. The Bulgari Essence, Man in Black too. But I think that most of those fragrances, like that, those flankers or whatever you call them, I think they're more for like the 50-year-olds. To me, that's my personal opinion. If you're late 40s, I think late 40s would be able to rock that too. But yeah, definitely. Let me make sure that we do the next topic. The next topic over here. Okay, here we go. Okay, whiskey, neat, or on the rocks. Well, as you all know already, I'm already drinking this over here. I'm already drinking my drink over here. And I want to let you guys know that it's very good. I refilled myself just a little bit. Let me make sure we go back on to. So yeah, what am I wearing today? Well, I am wearing 1962 Flores. And I don't know officially too much about it. I just know that it's very vintage, very nice. So here we go with the topic. Will there be a bar in your Tesla UFO in 2050? Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. I think that the future is Tesla. I think the future is EV. Okay, EV. EV is electric vehicles. It doesn't matter if they're on land, on boat, whatever it is. I think we're going to go into that. If you have anything that's gas powered, you better forget about it. We're going to go on to a decade in the next couple, I think by 2025, 2026. I think 2025 will be good. But 2026, we'll be already seeing a lot of different companies already putting out the electric vehicles out there. And I think by the year 2050, we're officially going to have flying something. If they're not flying drones that are just bigger than the drones that we see now, it could be something else. It could be officially, we could talk about maybe having one-man vehicles in the future. Maybe by 2050, UFOs. Well, I think personally, we are the only country that has the large amount of UFOs that we do, and I think that's why we see them so often. For all of you wondering, I think the UFOs are us. I think we are the ones that are basically trying to use these crafts. The crafts that we see in the sky, I think those are our crafts. Those are crafts that we probably found, and we reverse engineer them, and you see them all over the United States. So what does that mean? Does that mean that they're going to release a product like this to the public? I don't think so. I think officially we're probably going to see a way that the government can make money and companies can make money off this. Over here, somebody says Tesla motorcycle. I think that's gonna be it. You know, they're gonna make a Tesla motorcycle, electric motorcycle. I think that would be awesome. Ducati motorcycle, a Ferrari electric motorcycle. I think that would be so awesome. I really think that would be super awesome. And also, I can tell you that I think the future is just gonna be everything electric. So will there be a bar in your Tesla UFO? I think so. I think there will be definitely a small type of bar. Maybe not huge like the bar that I have, because this is not as big as I'm trying to figure out the format where I could bring the camera a little bit back. But also I'm going to be doing something outside for you guys very soon. I was actually going to do it today. Today was the time that I was going to do it. But the next stream is probably going to be the stream that you guys are going to really enjoy, because I'm going to be more active with my hands. But you know what? Let me take a sip out of this. Man, that's good. That is so refreshing. Now, there's going to be other companies. I don't think it's just going to be Tesla. I think there's going to be a lot of other companies. Now, what happens to Ford? I have no idea what's going to happen to Ford. But I can tell you that something's most likely going to happen with, GMC and everything. But anyways, let's go on with the next topic. Give a Scotch whiskey recommendation for all of you. Okay. Now, I don't have any of this planned out, so I'm going to make sure that I give a good... Let me see if I find it here. I want to give you guys a good Scotch recommendation. Let me get it right quick. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's finally time, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it's been a while since Terry Smiles. Okay, I wanna let everybody know. It's been a while since Terry Smiles has, that I haven't seen him. It's been a long time, as a matter of fact. Terry Smiles, I want to let you know, welcome to the one and only. I want you to know that it's okay. If you, Terry Smiles, do not drink whiskey, I'm okay with that. Okay, these streams are for you to enjoy. These streams are for everybody to enjoy. You don't have to automatically have to love whiskey. This is just an enthusiast, a hobby. This is a channel that's dedicated to whiskey. But I talk about men fashion. I talk about everything on this channel. There's not one thing that I don't stop you guys from talking about. So Terry Smiles, I will tell you, if you type something right now, you might be a little bit, you might be surprised. Terry Smiles, he came out of the woodworks from the beginning of time. I remember that he was going to the watch community. He was going back and forth. Terry Smiles, I just want to let you know that I gave you a wrench, and I want to make sure that you know this, Terry Smiles, because there you go, Terry Smiles. I want to let you know that I want people to realize that when I notice that you're always here, you're always supporting in the chat room, The wrench helps out, and it shows that there's people always interacting. Terry Smiles, you've always been there. And even at the beginning, Terry Smiles, when you were in those long streams, you know, I said to myself, well, Terry Smiles doesn't have a channel, but either way, and he doesn't drink whiskey, so either way, is it finally time? And I think Terry Smiles, I think it's time for you to get the wrench, because I do appreciate you standing by, which you know, and I know, that you're not as passionate as me with whiskey, and I do know that you really enjoy fragrances. So you know what, Terry Smiles, thank you so much for being here. Anyways, for the scotch, okay, these over here, okay, these are nice, very nice. Now there's a lot of different ones that you can get. There's more expensive ones, but this one is actually the best flavored one out of all of them. There's one with age statement. It's pointless. Don't forget about the age statement. This, if you see here, the whiskey maker's cut. This is basically the distiller that picked out this whiskey, and he made sure that all of them really enjoyed this one. So for all of you Scotch drinkers, I think this one, okay, from the space side, because there's different regions, okay. Space side over here, very nice. Okay, I'll tell you, it's worth it. This is worth the money. If you can get it under 100, I think this goes for 50 or 60, 70 something dollars. You would really enjoy this one, especially if you're a bourbon drinker. You would really enjoy this one a lot. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is another one nobody talks about, and that's okay. I don't need a lot of people talking about whiskeys, because if they talk about too much of the whiskeys that we all know are good, then guess what? We're just not going to get them at the stores anymore. So here we go. I'm going to open this. It comes with a beautiful presentation. Here we go. Here's the presentation. Very beautiful presentation. And there's a reason why I really do enjoy this one. Now, I have to show you this one because this is, I believe, part of the National Scotch Whiskey poll that I had going on. Let me put it right there. Longmorn 16. That is probably, if you saw the poll that I put up. Now I'm going to go to the poll over here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Terry Smiles, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. You see what I mean, baby? This is what it's all about. You're making me feel good, and you're making me think that this format is amazing. If you like this format, I'm doing more different formats to come. But Terry Smiles, man, really, thank you so much. But anyways, look, Terry Smiles, I'm not trying to get you into whiskey. This is just my passion. My passion is to show everybody the best whiskey that nobody talks about. And the reason why I show you this is because some of these are going to cost money. Now this one over here, you're looking at $1.50. Okay, $1.50 at least. 16 years, very beautiful. And I think it's probably the best scotch you can buy at the stores if you can find it. This is literally, back in the days, there was a lot of whiskey, scotch distillers, and they would all hang around at this distillery. What they ended up doing was this product, and they've done this for the longest time. The recipe that they made to make this, it was a group of guys, okay, a group of guys. They were distillers, and they were just artists. So they created this Longmorn 16, and for the longest I've known this. And I said, you know what? Nobody talks about this. And I don't want to talk about this too much because then I'm not going to find these bottles. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think for the Scotch, the National Scotch Whiskey Week, it has to go to this, okay? The Longmorn 16. Do not pay $225. Don't pay $250. Pay $140, $120, $130. That is a good price for you to pay. But either way, look, I just want to show you guys the best scotches, and I can't show you as much scotches as I want to. This channel gets the views for bourbon whiskey, and mainly the top whiskeys that I can show you guys. The moment that I start showing you scotches, YouTube will take me out of the algorithm. And for right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have to stay in the algorithm so that we get more people in the chat room, more people watching. And that is the goal on this channel. But if you ever see this one, I really, really recommend it. And it's 16 years old. You have the age statement right there. You have a little bit of leather over here. Very nice. But all of you, if you want a little bit of sweetness, something beautiful, something classy, something rich, something just delicate, elegant, everything you can think of for a Scotch whiskey, you have it right here in this bottle. So anyways, let me put this away. I don't want to put too many bottles out here. Let me put it right over here next to me. And then let me move this one too. So Terry Smiles, hey man, thank you so much for the $20 super chat, man. I really appreciate you. But definitely, if you do get any from this company, get the one, the Whiskey Maker's Cut. It's very, very good. I'm gonna keep this over here for the meantime. Let me see, what is the next comment, next topic over here. Now, the next topic, you guys are going to be a little bit scrambled around. But I do want to talk about this real quick. Okay, Terry Smiles, man, you the man, Terry Smiles. I'm going to make sure that your super chat stays at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, what movie are you looking forward to see? Well, I haven't seen Oppenheimer. Now, I was going to see it today. That was the movie that I was planning on seeing today. I want to let you guys know that there was no way I was going to see it. Okay, today. Friday is a day that I think many of you don't know that Friday is a day for you. 3 hours. 3 hours. Somebody told me that it was 3 hours. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. 3 hours. Let me take a sip out of this, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers to all of you. Let me take a sip out of this. Look, 3 hours is way too long for a Friday. It's going to kill half of my day. I wake up very early, and the movie was at 1 o'clock, so, we probably wouldn't be doing a stream right now. Terry Smiles wouldn't have got a wrench. Some of you wouldn't have seen me do a cocktail. But either way, 3 hours long. I really want to see that movie, Oppenheimer, and then there's another movie that I believe is coming out at the end of the year. Now, I'm not going to talk about the other movie till it comes close to the time, but I do know that there's a movie on Netflix and a couple other movies that I'm not really passionate about. Mission Impossible is a movie that I haven't seen, and I think you all know already that I already saw that other movie that I don't want to talk about anymore. But for all of you wondering, Oppenheimer, I think I'm going to try to see it maybe next week. Oppenheimer, I'm going to try to see it next week. That's 3 hours long. That's a long time. That's a long time. Here we go. Next topic. Topic right now. Would you tell the world about your favorite cryptocurrency? Ladies and gentlemen, I will definitely be able to tell the world if you want me to tell you about my favorite crypto. This is no financial advice, but I want to tell you. Definitely, 100%. So this is what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. For all of you wondering, is this a real show? Of course it's a real show. Here we go. I'm going to show you my currently my favorite. Okay, this is my favorite right now currently. If you see here on the screen, that is currently my favorite cryptocurrency token that you can own. Now, this is no financial advice at all. Okay, this is my graph, this is my charts, and I think the future is going to be cryptocurrency. If you don't believe it, okay, don't believe it. Either way, it's going to happen. I personally think that this is going to be the future. Cryptocurrency is going to be used, I believe, in video games. Cryptocurrency is going to be used in certain products, maybe at the store, to get you to go to the store. Like, I'll give you a good example. You go to the store, You get maybe, I don't know, you get 5 tokens of a certain currency. And it's going to make you go to the store because you're getting a discount just by going to the store. That's basically the way they can get you. So they could use cryptocurrency in different ways. If I was a store owner, I would definitely use that to my advantage. I would be able to use it as a way to bring people in. Like if you're maybe, like if I had a big store, if you're the 10,000 customer of today, you're officially going to be able to get, a certain amount of coupons, and the coupons would be in digital coins. That would be a thing that I could do on, at a big store. Maybe in the future in the social media, that's how they'll be using cryptocurrencies. Maybe they'll be using it as coupons. You never know. But for the meantime, this is no financial advice. I just want to let you guys know this is officially the one that I'm showing you right now. That is XRP. I think XRP has a future in our beautiful nation. I think in your country over there in Canada, there's a big future. Over here in the USA, over there in the Asian country, a lot of Asian countries over there are adopting this. I do know that also, I believe in the UK, they are talking about XRP. When it comes to cryptocurrency, this is no financial advice. These are tokens, these are currencies that you can officially buy maybe at your exchange, your coin, maybe crypto. I think it's crypto.com, or there's a lot of different other ones that you can buy a certain amount. And as they start going up, maybe, if you put $1 into it, I'm not saying to put $1 in. I'm just giving you a good example. If you put $1 into it and the currency that you buy is $1, by next year, if it's $20, you just gained $19 for every $1 that you put in. So that's basically how it works. And I do know a lot of you don't know how investing works. So that's officially how cryptocurrency works. You can put $5 to get a coin. And if that coin or that currency goes up in price in the next couple years or even the next month, say next month it goes up to maybe $25. You just bought one coin for $5. Now you have $20, okay, that you literally just got out of thin air. Like that, boom, just got it out of thin air. That's how cryptocurrency works. They're not securities like the stock market. The stock market is companies that sell you a part of, okay, they sell you some shares of their company, and those are securities. But this is different, completely different, and I don't want to wrap you guys too much into it, but I will tell you my favorite cryptocurrency will be officially XRP forever, and then it will be Bitcoin. Without Bitcoin, you got nothing. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go on with the next one over here. Now, the next one, it says, pour the drink of the day, rated 1 to 10. So I think I already did that. I already poured this one up. And for all of you wondering, look, I'm already at the second drink over here. I think I already poured myself a second one. If you can, do me the favor, upvote, hit the upvote button for the stream. It really does help out. Hit that like button. It does help out a bunch. So I'm gonna go on with the show. Let me put on something. I want to show you guys something over here. It says over here, what type of glass is your favorite to use? Okay, so here we go. There's a lot of different glasses that you can officially use. I think I had a stream very long ago that I talk about glasses. And right now, I'm going to bring out a couple glasses that you guys might enjoy. Now, this one is the famous one, okay? This one is the tumbler from the Norland Company. And for all of you wondering, yes, this is a real heavy tumbler. And if you see it in the bottom, very nice. You can get this at the Norland Company. I don't know officially the website. You go to norland.com, I think it is. They have beautiful glasses. And this is actually in the logo, our logo out here. My logo. I am holding this on the barrel. This is literally the glass that this is the glass that if you see it, I don't know if you can see it over here in the corner. That is the glass that the Reaper is holding. That is officially a glass. I want to see if I can show you a couple other glasses that we have here so that we can show you a little bit of something. Let me see. Okay, here we go. I believe I already spoke about this one before. The Horse Soldier Company reached out to me and they gave me this. And they didn't give me any whiskey. All they did was they gave me my appreciation. They sent me a cup which it says Horse Soldier. They sent me a hat and they sent me a couple recipes that I can use, which I never used. But I still believe that that is one of the best glasses that I have currently. It's just a beautiful glass. Very nice. Now, I'm going to show you a couple other ones that maybe you guys don't have. And if you do have, that's cool. But I have to show you two of the main ones. If you're into whiskey drinking, you have to have these two glasses, okay? So here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, so some of you have no idea some of these glasses. Let's start off with the first one. Wonders of Whiskey. You can get this off Wonders of Whiskey. He's a buddy of mine on Instagram. Now, on Instagram, when you go to Wonders of Whiskey, he's probably the biggest Instagram whiskey Scotch enthusiast that sells glasses. So you'll know it's him officially just by the logo. And I can tell you, this is an amazing glass, very precise. You put your whiskey there, and you're going to be able to tell most of the notes. It's a lot different from your Glencairn. Let me put this aside over here. This is your typical Glencairn. You can use this with any whiskey. Scotch whiskey, bourbon whiskey, rye whiskey, whatever, blended whiskey, American, whatever you want. This is the typical whiskey glass that you will be using. Let me take a seat over here. Let me take a sip out of this. Let me take another sip. Man, this stream has hit officially an hour and 30 minutes. I think we're doing a good job on the stream. This is the second time I do this stream, and for all of you wondering, I will do a different stream very soon. Anyways, here we go. Here's the other one. This is a beautiful glass. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Now this glass, I'm going to tell you, I can't even with the name. I don't know if you can see it right there. Riedel, I believe it is. You see it over here in the bottom. This is very much of an expensive glass. It comes in twos. It comes in a set of twos. Beautiful classy, very nice. This is for very expensive whiskey. So if you have whiskey out there that you want to pour yourself, very much elegant whiskey, something that's going to put you over the top, look, that glass is officially the glass to use. And I can tell you, out of all of these glasses, the one that I use the most is the one and only. Now you think I use this. This is only if I'm testing out whiskey. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the back. I either use this one for my cocktails, which is a Horse Soldier regular glass. This is officially the one that I use all the time. This tumbler, it is just so beautiful. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. It is so gorgeous. Look at the inside. And it's heavy. You can throw this at Tiger Woods and he'll think it's a golf ball. It is that heavy. It is very, very heavy. Ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you, my stream has gone on pretty long. I hope you have enjoyed the stream today. I'm going to put back the super chat of the hour. Terry Smiles, thank you for supporting the stream. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate you all the time. I just haven't been able to say it enough. Man, this stream is crazy. Got me sweating. Now, I'm not even outside, but I do have a lot of lights on, and I'm planning on putting a different light on here, and I plan on doing a different format on the next stream. I was actually going to do the format today, but I thought that I should do it this way right now. You know what? I'm going to end the stream very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end the stream very soon. I want to end it on a positive note. For all of you wondering, I enjoy each and every one of your company out here. Each and every one of you. You guys are all awesome. The stream has been phenomenal. I haven't had any glitches. Everything has been good. And let me make sure that we do this right, the right way. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed the stream today. I hope you all enjoyed everything I showed you guys. There's going to be more to come in the streams ahead. I'm going to try to invent something amazing, do something even better. Every stream that I do is going to be a lot better than the last one. And if I'm not doing a good job, you guys let me know. Also, for the people that are rewatching this over there, all my troops out there, all the American troops, all the people out there in Italy that enjoy watching this while having their spaghetti, seafood, spaghetti. Well, I'm here. I appreciate you. What you can do is write a comment in the comment box. If you haven't subscribed now, and you can be notified when I go live. All you have to do is click that notification bell, and you'll officially know when I go live. That is basically how it works. Melissa over here says, enjoyed seeing you make the cocktail. Reaper AM says, great stream, good info, and also Anuj. I did see Anuj somewhere here. Anuj Patel, I see you, Anuj. Money Burner, a couple other people were here. Didn't notice you guys, but I do now. Ladies and gentlemen, this stream is officially going to end right now. And Bob, I see you, Bob, and everybody out here. You guys are awesome. And you know what? I'm gonna put it on the. I'm gonna go on the positive note. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, time flies by way too quickly. Invest your money properly, because you never know. Tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe next year, maybe even in 2 more years. It's gonna go by so quick. You might just become a multimillionaire with just putting money into crypto. You might be able to be a multimillionaire putting it into the stock market. You never know. But you will not know if you don't try it out. This is no financial advice. This is just me telling you guys that time flies by quickly. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'll see each and every one of you very, very soon. I see you all. I see you, baby. Terry Smiles. I see you, man.